Hello everybody, and we are back with another video, and today we're going to do a versus. What we are doing today is the Joker, Batman's main crazy prince of crime, versus Green Goblin, Spider-Man's Green Goblin. So the reason that I put these two up is because they're both crazy, and they're both villain household names. Like, they can't be beat. Like, they make all their other villains in their universes so jealous. And yeah, they both have some pretty nice abilities, and they actually kind of reminded me of each other. So I actually thought about this today. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the origin of the Joker. Now, the Joker has been in the comic book game for over 40 years, and he has become the household name in villain history. But more about his origin. He has no specific origin, but in the comic book, in the movie The Killing Joke, there were blurs of his memory. But if you piece them together, then they all kind of make sense. So basically, I pieced them together, and it was basically him as a comedian, and his job was failing. He had a pregnant wife, so basically he went into a life of crime, minor crime, and honestly he wasn't that good at it. But so one day on the job, he actually was attempting this big plan. So he dressed up in a Red Hood costume, and Batman, it had a situation to do with Batman, and he came in, tried to stop him, and he eventually ended up falling into a giant vat of acid. So eventually, after the situation, his wife died, which also made him go crazy. And yeah, that's how he became the Joker. After that, he was just pretty much Batman's main villain. Like, he couldn't live without him. He literally, his main purpose is Batman. Like, he lives to drive Batman crazy. So yeah, now we're gonna go into the Green Goblin. Now, Green Goblin is, if not one of the main villains of Spider-Man. So basically, he's a famous industrialist. His name is Norman Osborn. He was Peter Parker's best friend, father, and Harry Osborn, in which he tested a serum on himself, which was supposed to be a serum in his company to make the super soldier better. So basically, it was a Captain America serum. You know, it did all the regular increased speed, stamina, strength, healing factor, durability, and all that. So he tested it on himself, and you know what happens in the comic books when they test it on himself. They always never die. They always get these crazy powers. So same thing in this origin. So basically, he got increased stamina, strength, durability, speed, and all that stuff. So he ended up becoming the Green Goblin, going crazy, and bumping heads with Spider-Man like a lot in the comic books. Like, he would be there 24/7, but ended up in a fight with Spider-Man, losing his memories for a while, and ended up becoming back to Norman Osborn, just the regular Norman Osborn, who's actually pretty much a good guy. And then slowly, he started regenerating his memories and becoming more, reverting back to the Green Goblin, and eventually he started remembering and swore to take revenge on Spider-Man. And basically, he went from there and started his crime as the Green Goblin. So now we're gonna go over powers and abilities. Basically, the Joker, really has no powers. That could be an argued situation. But basically, this dude, he's so crazy, he's immune to pain. Like, he's taken so many fatal blows and stabs and shots and got up from them alive. It's crazy. And some people would say that being crazy is a superpower in itself, but that could be argued. But I think that that's pretty cool, and that can be a one-up in a fight. So yeah, and he actually has a decent fighting style. He's actually gotten open hits to Batman, which is arguably one of the top 5 best DC crime fighters in history. So yeah, now to Green Goblin. Now Green Goblin has increased strength, and well, the reason that I pinned them both up against each other, they're both crazy. So of course he's crazy, but I'm gonna say this: I don't think he's as crazy as Joker, but he's crazy. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section. So he also has increased speed, and he has tons of gadgets, like tons of gadgets. Of course, as you can see here, he has his classic hoverboard, and then he has his jack-o'-lanterns. Those are really his go-to weapons. And then he has a healing factor. Of course, he can fight, and he despite both, this goes for Joker and Green Goblin. Despite how crazy they are, they're actually pretty smart people. But so, oh yeah, not to mention, so his healing factor is more of like on a Captain America level. So he's basically Captain America in a freaking weird Halloween suit. So yeah, but most of you guys are wondering, what do I think? Who do I think would win? Honestly, I'm gonna have to give this to Green Goblin. And I know what you guys are saying. Oh my God, Joker's crazy. He'll find a way and stuff. Well, I actually think at first I actually considered Joker being the one to win because he's more crazy, and usually crazy when it comes to villains beats everything. But Joker's crazy and he has no powers. Now, I'm not saying that powers are the only thing that can win stuff, because I think that there's actually a lot of people who have no superpowers who can beat tons of people with superpowers. So yeah, but the reason I think that Green Goblin wins because he's crazy among many other things. He has many more talents other than his strength, durability, speed, stamina, increased intellect and stuff. He's actually more smart than the Joker because he was already a scientist. He was already smart before he took the serum. So yeah, I'd say that I'm gonna have to give this one to Green Goblin. But if you guys disagree with me, that's okay. But just make sure to keep it nice in the comment section, because nobody likes when you're a freaking douchebag. So yeah. Alright, that was my take on the 2 villains. And tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and of course watch the video. I mean, whatever. You guys get it. Thanks for watching. Bye.